Welcome to another one of our story time videos. Alright, go ahead. You can tell the story. Go ahead and start the story.
Oh, so this story is about when I met this guy right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I just saw him and I was like, oh my God. He's so ugly. I need an ugly man in my life. No. So I happened to see him because he was working around my neighborhood where I lived, and I was like going to work, and I saw him, and when I saw him, I gave him like the googly eye.
I saw her a few times, but I was like, yeah, I'll see her, like that, like, yeah, I'll see her again.
I only remember seeing you one time.
I seen you a few times. You didn't see me. You didn't notice me. Whatever. But I saw you a few times.
So, and then, I gave him the googly eye and the and he gave me the googly eye back. So, right away
it looked like this.
Stupid. So, I knew he liked me or whatever. And then, as I was walking away from him, he was like, he just passed me a piece of paper and told me, put your number on here. So I was like, ooh, yes, sir.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, give me a call.
So I gave him my phone number or whatever, and then he didn't call.
I didn't call. I did call.
Oh, well, yeah, he did call. He called one time, but I had a friend named Jose. So when my mom told me, shut up, he was my friend. So when my mom told me that Jose called, I thought it was my friend calling, but it was you.
Right, but did you try to call me first?
No, because you didn't give me your number. I only gave you mine. So it was after that when I saw you again. That was like, how come you didn't call? Blah, 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 whatever. And then I was like, give me your number. Just give me your number.
Oh, you asked me for my number.
Yeah. After I thought that he didn't call, and then I saw him again.
Right. I
didn't see him often, so this is like probably like a week or two later. I don't remember how far, I didn't see him often. But then when I did see him the next time, I was like, oh, you didn't call me, you didn't call me, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, give me your number. So he was like a little hesitant at first, but then he was like, all right. And he wrote down his number on a piece of paper. So I remember that day or, whatever, a couple of days I tried to call, and it was the wrong number.
I gave it a wrong number.
He gave me the wrong number. I was like, oh, this motherfucker, he tried to play me with the wrong number.
The number you have called
was like,
has
what
been
a
disconnected. The number you have called has been disconnected.
So then when I saw him, he still didn't call me after that one time. He still didn't call me. Even after he gave me the fake number, he still didn't call me. So when I did see him again, I was like, you loser. I was like, you suck. I was like, you're such a loser.
And I was like, come here. Let me give you my number.
No, you didn't. You didn't give me no number. You still didn't give it to me.
I didn't give it to you?
No.
And I met up with you or something.
Right. So he was like, oh, I'm going to come talk to you on my lunch break. Whatever.
Right.
Come around on my lunch break.
I'm going to see you. Where you live at? All right, there. All right.
So, yeah. So I told him where I live, whatever. So on his lunch break, he was like, oh, I have lunch at whatever time. So he was like, meet me there. But, So, so I did meet him. And when he came, I was at my friend's house that lived around the corner from me. She had a pool and stuff. So when I went to meet him, I had to show out.
Yeah, when I was walking, when I was approaching her, as soon as I got close to her, I saw she was wearing this like net black stocking with
They were her web pants
with a high fluorescent orange color under it. And like
I was wearing a bikini,
like tight booty,
and the pants.
And I was like, I go ooh, like I just like ooh, and she goes, this is nothing. It's nothing.
Well, that was because I was coming from my friend's pool.
She lied. She set that up. She set that up.
So I had to wear. You know, when you at a pool, you wear a
she set that up. She tried to lure me at that point. You know, it's just like, oh, it's nothing. Like that, you know. I was like,
I don't remember. I don't remember that going. I don't remember all that. So anyway, so we ended up talking or whatever for a little bit, and I was like, yo, you gave me the fake number, and this, that, and the other, and he was like, yeah, I gave you a fake number, you know, because I'm kind of dating someone.
Yeah, else. I was, you know, kind of seeing somebody else, so I didn't want, you know, I mean, I liked her, you know what I'm saying, so basically I was just pretty much dating. I'm not married, so, you know, I'm just checking my waters, whatever, but I just didn't want to deal with the headache, you know, like, oh, yeah, all right, whatever, you know, and then the other one finds out when the arguments, whatever. So, anyway, I was like, all right, whatever, so that's...
So, yeah, so I was like, oh, okay, you know, and then I was like, you know, is it serious? You know, the common questions. He was like,
and I was like, but if you ain't doing nothing tonight, we can go chill. I'm free tonight.
Caught him with the bathing suit.
So we went.
I don't think we went out that night.
Yes,
it was like the next.
I think it was the next night.
The next day.
Next day we hung out for a little bit.
Yeah, we made a plan to
just
go
talk.
out.
You know, just
talk.
You know. We was just talking, whatever.
Yeah, we went to We went to a diner. You took me to a diner to eat or something.
Yeah, that's why I take every girl like.
Yeah, when he was young, he always had the same spots where he took all his chicks to.
Shut up, man. Yeah, I'm deleting that part now. Nah.
So anyway, so we went out to eat. You know,
McDonald's, yo.
No, we did not go to McDonald's. So we went out to eat, I think, like the next day and just talked or whatever. And
more than talk.
Shut the fuck up. No, we did not more than talk.
Mm-hmm. You don't believe that.
Talk, kiss, you know.
Mm-hmm. No more than kiss.
Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. But we gonna leave that one like that. All right, but go ahead. Go ahead. And then what happened?
Then what happened? That was it. He took me home. And then we saw each other again, I think, the next day.
Right.
After. And then just from there, we just continued, like, talking to each other and seeing each other, you know.
Like every daily.
Almost.
Like daily and nightly.
Yeah. No, not nightly.
You know, we collect, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she was a crazy person. I knew, you know, and I kind of like crazy girls. So, you know, like, I guess at the time, but not now, but I like the high, fast-paced type of girl, you know, kind of spunky. So, you know...
I was
like,
very spunky.
It wasn't the right... Like, I knew it wasn't the right... She was sort of the right thing, but, you know, it's like, she's too wild, you know, hanging out, going out. So, you know, we started going out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I started just going out, you know. We went clubbing a few times.
Yeah, quite a few times. Spent a lot of money clubbing.
We went to Florida. Like... On a whim.
Yeah, on a whim. I was like, oh, yeah, we went to Florida. I was like, oh, you want to go to... Just like that. I was like, oh, you want to go to Florida? Something like that.
To Miami or something.
Yeah, to Miami. And she was like, yeah, something like that. And that's another story, though, but we're going to make this short at this point. So I was like, come on, let's go now. Today, let's go. We're going to call the airport. We're going to call the airport and book the flights. And everything's like, oh, huh? Really? Oh, where?
But at the time,
I'm ready.
When I met Jose, I was
because that's the way I was at that time. I was very fast paced, you know. It was like whatever, you know. You want to let's go.
We're just young, dumb, and broke.
Yeah, I was fast paced. I would just be like, you know.
And when I met him, I was 21, and I was still living at home or whatever, and my mom was still like, you know. Mama henning me, so I had to always still ask permission at 21 years old to do things and so on and so forth. So I ask my mom, you know, oh, can I go to Florida? This sounds so stupid at 21 that I have to ask my mom if I could go on vacation. So anyway, yes, I did ask her, and at first she was like bitching and like, oh yeah, And then she was like, ask your father, which was like kind of the wrong thing to do because my dad always let me do what I want to do. Because he was like, you know, like, you're 21. What are you asking me for? You go if you want to go. So that's what he said. He said, go if you want to go. So I was like, hell yeah, I want to go. So I started packing, you know, going through my drawers and stuff, and my mom comes into my room. She was like, what are you doing? I'm like, packing. She's like, when are you leaving? I'm like, tonight.
The same
night. In the morning.
Yeah, because we were like, I was like, I called the airport and everything. I was like, oh, we're gonna book the flights right now. We're leaving.
So we were gonna drive to the airport to book the flight because we didn't even book the flight. Remember?
No, yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the airport.
Yeah, we were just gonna go. But then we were like, fuck it, we could call. So we stopped.
Right.
We stopped on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah,
and there was a payphone.
That's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, in Brooklyn. And there was a payphone on the corner, and we ended up going to the payphone and booking the flights.
Lights over the phone.
And that's how we ended up going to Florida. So
we had a good time though.
We did have fun.
Really great time.
We came back like 2 burnt pieces of bacon.
Yeah, it was like so burnt black. Man.
It was really hot when we went that time, and the sun, like, it was like. But you know, along the time of us dating and stuff, we did like a lot of crazy, spontaneous things.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of crazy things.
And you know, that's pretty much been like our thing, like just doing, you know, spontaneous stuff, crazy stuff. I mean, though after we had kids, it calmed down like a lot. Like everything changes when you have a kid. You know, like, you gotta focus on your kid and
you can't
bring them up and how you want them.
Yeah, you can't just be like. I mean, I'm the type of person, I don't like to dump my kids all over the place. I don't do that.
He doesn't.
I'm very cheap with my kids.
We
very cheap with my kids.
Leave the kids with anybody, you know, for extended periods of time. Or even overnight, like for a day, you know, to hang out the day and stuff like that. We do things like that, but like overnight stuff or something, so we can like get a break and stuff. We rarely do that. Daddy here loves having his kids around.
Yeah, it's my buddy.
So I love having my kids around too. You know, when they're not here, I do miss them. But anyway, so that's how we met. So I met him, I flashed him my bikini, and he was hooked like that. So you want to get yourself a man. Make sure you hide in that bikini.
You know, you got to click, you know, the guys
of course, you have to have a chemistry, you know.
Yeah, because if not, it's just not going to work out, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, 2 crazies made it.
So far.
16 years so far.
Yeah. So, whatever. When you break up, then, so what?
Then that's
I'm going to
it.
be with the next girl.
And then we'll be with the next guy.
That's it. That's
good.
Later. No, I'm just joking. Whatever.
Wait, you planning on leaving me already?
Yeah. Come on. I got the divorce papers, right? So that's it for this story, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit that bell notification so that way you'll get notified when we upload our next video, because YouTube is very shady on that. You know, I've heard people telling me that they don't get notification for the next video. It's because they didn't hit the notification bell. If you don't hit that notification bell, you won't be notified by YouTube. So hit that bell. So guys,
so you can get the ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. So guys, we have a lot of stories and wild stories. So besides stories, we're gonna do other videos, you know, coming up.
Y'all know. Just come back and watch.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and peace out. Later.